Hi everyone! Today's video will be with some more research about Amazon's interviewing process using well above 20,000 pieces of anonymous feedback gathered throughout the past decade or so. And as the name implies, I will mention the most commonly asked questions during any Amazon interview, which are, by the way, consistent with the question that I get asked about by people going through the interviewing process nowadays. I group these questions into various topics, and around half of them are teamwork related questions. The first group contains 3 questions about one's ability to manage time constraints in a project. As you can see, these can be framed both positively and negatively. Next, we have a question that gets asked quite a few times, which refers to one's ability to adapt. Decision-making skills are another popular topic during the Amazon interview, and here are the 3 most asked questions around this topic. Moving on, these are 2 questions linked with one's leadership style. Communication and negotiation questions are also pretty common during most interviews. Here are the 2 most commonly asked questions. This next topic refers to dealing with coworkers about apologizing and damage control. Next, we have a somewhat related topic, that of handling conflict in a team setup, with the 2 most commonly asked questions. Problem-solving questions may come in many different flavors, but here are the 4 most commonly asked questions on this topic. Moving on from the team-related questions, we have questions linked to strategy in ambiguous situations and with using data. Innovation-related questions have only become a trend in recent years, and here is the most asked question on this topic. Although that pretty much any of the previous questions should be answered with at least one of Amazon's leadership principles in mind, ownership is a super important one on its own, and here are the 2 most asked questions linked to this. These 2 questions are some of their favorites, probably because they're concise and not many people realize these are 2 behavioral questions. The 3rd most asked interview questions are customer related. Here are 2 most asked questions on this topic, which I covered in a previous video. The 2nd most asked interview questions during any Amazon interview are about failure. I covered this topic in detail in my previous videos. And the number 1 most asked interview question is why Amazon, which has also its own video on my channel. Alright, so hopefully you found this information useful, and in the next few videos I'm trying to cover answers for most of the aforementioned questions, so stay tuned for that if you'd like. Thank you very much for watching.